In whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Answer this honestly. If you were forced to choose between saving your best friend or sacrificing them to save the world, what would you do? Because Life is Strange Reunion doesn't just bring Max and Chloe back, it brings back that choice. And I don't know if I'm ready to make it again. Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra? Ugh. Yeah, that sounded way better when Max Caulfield said it.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Global Cherry, and today I wanted to talk about Life is Strange Reunion from the perspective of someone who's been here for over a decade. What does this mean for Max and Chloe? And is this Deck 9's last real shot at redemption? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe after you're done watching.
Whatever comes next, it will happen to us.
This isn't fair! You can't have come back to me just to end up here!
The first Life is Strange stuck with me in a way very few games ever have. I played it as a teenager. I was quiet, reserved, and awkward, so I connected instantly with Max, her friendship with Chloe, and the mystery of Arcadia Bay and Rachel Amber's disappearance. I didn't have an especially exciting adolescence. No prom stories, no big moments. In a lot of ways, I lived those experiences through Max. Honestly, the most exciting part of my school life was just sitting outside the cafeteria at a Catholic school with my friends, listening to rumors about who fought who, or which teacher suddenly got arrested for liking kids too much.
I thought you was a man! Take him away, officers! I thought you was a man!
But what really sealed the game for me were the quiet moments, the atmosphere, the music. Those songs from the game I'd listen to on the bus ride home, just zoning out, staring out the window, and feeling understood. So what is Life is Strange actually about? At its core, Life is Strange is an episodic narrative-driven adventure game about Max Caulfield, a photography student who discovers she can rewind time after saving her childhood friend Chloe Price in Arcadia Bay. Max left for Seattle 5 years prior. Chloe then lost her anchor after her dad died. Rachel Amber filled that void before disappearing. As Max and Chloe reconnect, they investigate what happened to Rachel while carrying years of unresolved grief and emotional baggage. In addition to this, Max is forced to confront the butterfly effect as she keeps rewinding time to save Chloe again and again, until everything leads to one impossible choice: save your best friend or save your home. And no matter what you choose, someone loses something. That choice hit me harder than I expected because I had a best friend like Chloe once, and then life happened. We lost touch. Coming back to this game years later, that loss felt a lot heavier. What really set Life is Strange apart is that you end up caring about everyone in Arcadia Bay. Warren, Kate, and desperately trying to save her from relentless bullying, Frank, David, Chloe's stepdad, Joyce, Chloe's mom, even Victoria, whom you somehow still worry about when things with the photography teacher get deeply uncomfortable. There's this constant feeling that something is wrong. Students go missing, the storm looms, and by the time it hits, you're clinging to the people you care about. When the game ended, it felt final, like the story had said what it needed to say. Life is Strange 2 never hit that same emotional weight for me. That said, I genuinely appreciated Before the Storm, even without Don't Nod, the original studio. Deck 9 gave me closure, seeing Chloe's life after Max left, her family falling apart, and how Rachel brought color back into her world mattered to me. Stepdouche definitely did not bring life back into her life. He was a tiny tool with a tiny tool.
If you were a man,
It's cool. If you were a man, I wouldn't go so easy on you either.
True Colors felt lighter. The stakes just weren't the same. And then there was Double Exposure. I thought about playing it, but I never actually did. The reception made me hesitate. People kept calling it a cash grab. Others said Chloe was basically erased from Max's life, and that honestly hurt to hear, because Chloe was never a side character to me. I also kept hearing that the characters didn't connect the way Arcadia Bay did. Compared to Chloe, who was part of Max's life for years, years, the people at Caledon just sounded smaller by comparison, like they hadn't earned that emotional weight. What really stopped me though was hearing that the choices didn't carry much weight, because that's the heart of Life is Strange. Those decisions are supposed to stay with you long after you make them, and that's the frustrating part. On paper, Double Exposure sounded like something I would have loved. An older Max still carrying the weight of Arcadia Bay, investigating the murder of her friend Sophie. Her rewind power fades from disuse as she jumps between parallel timelines to solve the mystery. I wanted to see Max again, spend time with her, see how she grew. But when the most consistent praise I heard was that the facial animations looked better than Ubisoft cutscenes, yeah, that wasn't enough to pull me in. It's not exactly a high bar, so I left the story in Arcadia Bay and let it remain a memory I'll cherish forever. But after Life is Strange Reunion, I started wondering if my hesitation was really about the game at all. Maybe it was about the fear of growing up with Max and not liking what I might see, because change doesn't always feel good. In Life is Strange Reunion, a devastating fire threatens Caledon University. Max's friends are in danger, so Max jumps 3 days back using a Polaroid taken before the fire. Her rewind ability's back, but only for a few minutes at a time. And that's not the only thing that comes back. When Max merged timelines during Sophie's death in Double Exposure, she also merged realities where Chloe lives and dies. That brings Chloe back, with memories of both endings from the first game. The Chloe Price we see lived in a timeline where Arcadia Bay survived and Joyce is still alive, and your choices from the original game affect how she talks and reacts. So yeah, Max and Chloe are reunited one last time. Are you serial? Because that genuinely floored me. I honestly thought Before the Storm was the final goodbye. Now Max and Chloe are back in danger together, making life or death choices and unraveling the truth behind Chloe's return and what it means for both of them. As partners in time, with Max rewinding and Chloe doing what she does best, backtalk, you work to uncover who caused the fire and try to save your friends. You even play as both Max and Chloe. A lot of fans are calling this a redemption game after Double Exposure, and I get why. I was still apprehensive, especially after hearing how much of Deck 9's creative team was Thanos snapped after Double Exposure. I always thought Max and Chloe's story ended with the first game, that what came after was left to interpretation. To me, that ending felt conclusive, but still, seeing Chloe again, green hair and all, I won't lie, that made me smile. Welcome home, Chloe. Although the trailer still left me with a lot of questions. If you let Chloe die in Arcadia Bay, does she remember the moments you shared after Max manipulated time? Or is this a Chloe who never reconnected with Max at all? And if merging timelines brought Chloe back, are we going to be forced to choose again? Save Sophie or save Chloe? Or worse, save Chloe or save Caledon? Max knows what rewinding costs. And for the record, I sacrificed Arcadia Bay for Chloe. If that moment comes again, I'll probably make the same choice. But it feels like Deck 9 is putting us in a position where we'll eventually lose Chloe again to save the world from the collapse of different realities.
I'm just so glad you're here.
But what I really want to know is whether the choices in Reunion actually carry weight, because that's what Life is Strange was always about for me. I recently played Lost Records Bloom and Rage by the original creators, and it reminded me how much I missed that feeling. Bonding with your weird friends, letting your choices shape the ending, reuniting years later and feeling the weight of what you did. Maybe that's why this is all hitting me now. Or maybe it's just the abyss getting to me. The song See You in Hell has been playing in my head all week. Guys, am I possessed?
I know you're watching too. Somewhere out there. I love you guys.
So now I'm honestly thinking about giving Double Exposure a chance and giving Life is Strange Reunion a real chance. What do you think? Would you go back? Are any of you Life is Strange fans too? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Life is Strange will always be special to me because of how relatable Max was, and seeing her come back after all these years made me realize that despite all my hesitation, I'm genuinely excited to see where her story goes next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!